welcome once again to my YouTube channel. So in this video I'll be walking you through the 0x03 VI project. So before we go into the project proper, let me quickly give you an explanation of what VI is and how it is used. So VI stands for Visual Editor, and it is a text editor that is used in the Linux operating system. Though in the Linux operating system we have other text editors like Emacs, Nano and Atom, but for your ELX software engineering program you are only allowed to use VI and Emacs. Now, comparing these two text editors together, that is VI and Emacs, VI is more lightweight and more easier to use than Emacs. Emacs is also a text editor, but it is heavyweight and it is a more robust text editor compared to VI. It has a lot of complex command and it can do a lot of things that VI cannot actually do. But VI is actually very simple and very easy to use. I, as a person, I actually prefer using VI than using Emacs because the Emacs is kind of a complex text editor. So let us head into the web terminal in our sandbox, and let's see how VI is used. So once you click on the Get a Sandbox button, as I've just done, you will get a page. But because you may be just be using your sandbox for the first time, you may not see a page like this. You may see a blank page, but on the bottom right hand corner you see a run button. So what you just do is you just click on the run button and wait for a few seconds. So after clicking on the run button, this particular page should pop up. So once this page pop up, just click on web terminal. So it's going to open a terminal page for you. Yeah, so as you can see, a terminal page has been opened, right? So this is what we need to do. Or let me just tell you this: the VI editor is already pre-installed in your web terminal, so you don't need to install it. So to see the version of the VI that is installed on your terminal, you can just use the command VI, give a space, hyphen, then type version. So if you hit enter, okay, just scroll back up. You should see, so you can see Vim VI improved. So the version that is currently installed is version 8.1. So VI is already installed, so you don't need to install anything. You can just start using it like that. So let us clear the screen, right? And let us see how we can use VI. So like I said, VI is a text editor, right? And as a text editor, it is used to create or edit text files. If you want to create a text file, you can create it with VI, and if you want to edit an already existing text file, you can also do that with VI. So if I press ls on my own in my own terminal, I have already created a text file previously and I have some text in it. So let us see how I can use VI to edit this text file, which is this file.txt. So in order to use VI to edit a text file or to create a new text file, all you just need to do is just type VI, give a space, followed by the file name, and the name of the file I want to edit is file.txt. So once you do that, then you press enter. So as you can see, the file has already been opened and I already have some text. I have some text inside it. So immediately you type immediately you type VI followed by the name of the file, right? The VI editor will open the file for you, but it will open the file for you in the command mode. The VI operates in three modes. It operates in the command mode, the insert mode, and the visual mode. So I will not be talking about the visual mode. I will only be talking about the command mode and the insert mode. Those are the modes I think you need to concern yourselves with for now. You don't need to worry about what the visual mode is for now. So the command mode is the mode you want to be in when you want to enter commands. What I mean by enter commands is when you want to make the VI editor do things out of the ordinary, you need to be in the command mode. For example, as you can see, the way this text file is, the editor is not showing me line numbers, although this is line 1, this is line 2, this is line 3, this is line 4, this is line 5, But if I want this text editor to show me line numbers, I need to enter a command, right? And the command I need to enter is this: column set, give a space, nu. You can see that what I typed is showing at the bottom of my screen, right? So it is not adding what I'm typing to the text that is in the file, but it is showing it at the bottom of my screen. And the reason why I can do that is because I am in the command mode. So after typing this, if I press enter, right, you can see that line numbers have appeared. So I can't do this if I'm in the insert mode. This is not going to work. The insert mode is the mode you need to be in when you now want to finally type in the text that you want to add to the file. Do you understand? Now, how do you switch from command mode to insert mode? To switch from command mode to insert mode, you will just press small letter I. So if I press small letter I, you will see that the mode has already changed. You can see the bottom left corner of my screen has changed to insert mode. Now, in this mode, I can input text. So let me scroll to the bottom of the file and input a text. Then I will now switch back to command mode again, so you can see how to switch between modes. So let me type here: hi, comma, my name is VI. So you can see I'm in the insert mode and I'm typing text. But if you want to go back to the command mode, what you need to do is just press the escape key once. So once you hit the escape key once, you can see that the insert has disappeared. Now you are already in the command mode, so you can now start entering commands. Now there are a lot of commands that you can enter or you can use with your VI editor. So here I have a cheat sheet. So this cheat sheet contains a lot of commands that you can enter to do a lot of things. So for example, let's look at this first part. To move around in the file, there are keys that you can use to move around in the file. You can use your arrow keys. Those are the 4 arrow keys you have. You can see this is, I'm pressing up, so my cursor is moving up. If I want to go down, I can press down. If I want to go left, I can press the right. I can press the right key. If I want to go left, I can also press the left key. So we can use the arrow keys for moving around in the file. So if you don't want to use the arrow keys, there are other keys that you can use. So I can use the H key to move the cursor to the left. I can use the J key to move the cursor down. So let's go back to our file. So if I press H, you can see if I press the H key, small letter H, you can see I am moving downwards. I'm pressing H. If I press J, I'm moving upwards, right? So I can also use K and L to move up and right. Okay, H is for moving left. Sorry. J is for moving down. K is for moving up, and L is for moving right. So if I press K, small letter K, you can see I'm moving up. If I press small letter L, you can see I'm moving right. So these are the keys, the short keys that you can use for moving around in the file. So if you look at this column, we have inserting. So we have already spoken about this small letter I. If you want to change mode from command mode to insert mode, you just press small letter I, then the mode will change. This capital letter I is for if you want to move the cursor to the beginning of the line. For example, maybe the cursor is at the end of the line, somewhere at the end of the line, right? Let me move the cursor to the end of the line here. So now, if I want to move the cursor to the beginning of the line, I can just press capital letter I in command mode. You can see it. So immediately I press capital letter I, the cursor will move back to the beginning of the line, and the mode will change from command to insert mode. So if I want to enter another command again, I need to press escape to go back to the insert mode, then enter my command. Let us see other things we can do. For example, if I want to move screen, like you want to move back one screen, let me show you what they mean by one screen. This is one screen, right? This is one screen because under this wow, I still have some text under. I think I still have one line of text under the wow. Yeah, I have one line of text. So let's take, for example, look at this. That concludes our ceremonies. There's still some text on top. Let's say I want to see those texts. I want to move this whole screen. I want to change this whole screen. So the command to use is move move forward one full screen, Control F. So if you just type Control, hold the Control key down, followed by small letter F, right? It is going to move. It's going to move downwards. So let's see how we can move upwards. So to move back one screen, we use Control B. Let us use Control B. So you can see if I hit Control B again, it's going to move up. If I hit Control B again, it's going to move up another screen. So that is how we can move between screens. Don't worry guys, I will make this cheat sheet available for you in the description of the video, so you can see it and you can know how to use all these commands with your VI editor. Now another one I know you find very useful is this copying command. For example, if you want to copy an entire line, just go to the beginning of the line and type YY in small letters. It's going to copy that line. So let me show you how that is done. So let me go to the beginning of this line. You can see, so I'm in the command mode, mind you. So what you just do is you just press YY in small letters. So it has copied it. So let me go to line 121. So on line 121 now, let me now paste what I've copied. Let's see the command to paste. So the command to paste is small letter P, right? Small letter P. So let's press small letter P. So if you press small letter P, you can see that line gets automatically pasted, and it is pasted after the cursor. Do you understand? So let's also see the command to cut. If I want to cut an entire line, I can use DD to cut. So let me go back to where I was. So if I press small letter D twice here, DD, it will cut the line. So I can go upwards. Let me paste it on line 188. So how do I paste? Small letter P. It's going to get pasted. So can we see it as it has been pasted? Sting somebody, you die. So these are all the commands you can use. Another very good command that you need to know is the command to save your changes. If you want to save your changes, the command to use is capital letter Z. There are two actually. You can use this one, column, then press WQ. It's going to save your changes. But I find this one very fast. I will just press capital letter Z twice. So it will just save it and exit. So you can see it has already exited the file. So let us open the file again by pressing VI, giving a space, and typing the file name, file.txt. You understand? So maybe you make some changes and you don't want it to be saved. You want to quit without saving. The command to use is column, Q, and exclamation mark. So once you do this, it is not going to save any change. Let me make a change first before I type that command, so that you can see what is actually happening. Let me go to the bottom of the line and let me add a line of text. So to add a line of text, I will press I to enter into insert mode. Then let me enter a line of text. Let me say, it's nice to meet you, right? But let us say I don't want to save this change. I don't want to save this line of text that I have just entered. You can just press escape to go into the command mode, then type column, Q, and exclamation mark. Then you press enter, so it will quit, right? So let us open the file again and let's check if our changes was saved or not. So if you go to the bottom of the line, let us see if the nice to meet you text is present. So you can see the nice to meet you text is not present. So guys, this is essentially how you use the VI editor. So you can see it is very simple and very easy to use. There's no much, you don't need to know much. But what you just need to do is this particular cheat sheet. Just take it, study it and practice. The more you practice, the more you get familiar with all these commands. The commands are actually very easy to use. So I think that being said, we can now begin the project proper. So let us go to the quiz part of the project. The project is in two parts. We have the quiz and we have the project itself. So let's look at it. So they say VI is included in almost every Linux distribution. Yes, it's always included. Sometimes when you just install a new Linux operating system, VI is always automatically pre-installed. You can see that this is our web terminal. We didn't have to install it. It was already installed for us. So the next one is, how do you enter command mode? To enter command mode, I said it that you have to press escape to go into the command mode. So how do you quit VI? To quit VI, you just do, I also gave you guys this command. You just do column Q, then you press enter. So once you type this and you press enter, these two things and you press enter, it's going to exit the file. You're going to exit VI. So you say, how do you enter into insert mode? To enter into insert mode, what you just do is you just press small letter I, then the mode will change from command mode, or if it was in visual mode, you just change automatically to insert mode. So that being said, let's now begin the project proper. So for task O, they said navigate to your root folder and create a directory named 0x03vi. So let us copy this directory name. So just copy it the way it is. Then let's navigate to our root folder. So let me exit this one. So how do we exit? Just press column Q, then the exclamation mark to save and exit without saving. Then you hit enter. So that has already exited. So they say we should navigate to our root folder. So this is our root folder here. So we need to navigate. So how do we change to root folder? We use the cd command. So you just type cd followed by the name of the folder you are changing to, root, right? I don't need to put the slash symbol in front of I don't need to do this, and the reason is because I am already in my home folder, so I don't need to put the slash. You can see the slash here in my shell prompt, so it's already here, so I don't need to put it. I can just do cd root, then hit enter. Then you can see the slash has changed to the tilde symbol. So now I'm in my root folder, right? So in this folder, I am asked to create a file named 0x03vi, or a folder, sorry, not a file, a folder named 0x03vi. So how do I create a folder in the Linux operating system? Use the command mkdir, which is short for make directory. In Linux, a folder is called the directory. So don't be confused when you hear me use the name directory. When you hear me say directory, now I'm talking about the folder. So you just say mkdir followed by the name of the folder you want to create. Then you press enter. Right? So if I press ls, this ls command is to list all the files and folders I have in my current location. So if I press enter, you can see that 0x03vi is already present. So that one is done. So I think that is all they ask us to do for this one. So we can check the code. So let's check the code. So you click check the code and start a new test. Then let's see. So as you can see, guys, we are having all checks. So it means that we did everything correctly. So now let's move to the next one. So the next one is task 1. So task 1 says, what is the command to insert text before the cursor? So they said write the answer into the file root 0x03vi inserting. The name of the file where we're going to write our answer is called inserting. So let us just copy the name from here. So be careful, don't copy the full stop. Also just copy the inserting text. Then let us go back to our terminal. Then let us create the file with Vim. So to create the file with Vim, like we did here, where I use vi and followed by the file name. So you just do vi, give a space, in lowercase, vi, give a space, then paste the name of the file, which is inserting. So after you do that, you press enter. So as you can see, you are in the command mode. So because you want to input a text, you need to go into the insert mode by pressing small letter I. Right, so now I'm in the insert mode. Now I can now start inserting text. So let's go back to the question. They ask us to write the command for inserting text inside this file. So if you want to insert a text before the cursor, what is the command that you are supposed to use? The command for inserting text before the cursor is small letter I. So the only thing we will press in this file, we will type in this file, is just I. So after typing I, press escape to go back to insert mode. Then when you are done with that, press capital letter Z twice to save and exit. So as you can see, I have already saved and exit. So let's go back to the intranet and check our code. So you click on check the code, right? Then start a new test. So it seems like we are having an error here. Okay, let's see what the problem is. Oh, okay. Now I see. I did not change. I know I created 0x03 directory. I did not change into it. I'm supposed to cd into it. Sorry about that. So let me say cd, then followed by this directory. I'm supposed to create the inserting file. That file, the inserting file inside this particular directory. So let me paste this. Okay, now I'm in the 0x03 vi. So let me create the insert file again. So what you just is you just do vi, give a space, followed by the name of the file you want to create, which is inserting. So you can just copy it from here, right? Then paste it, then hit enter. Okay, so just press I to go into insert mode. So the answer to insert text before the cursor is small letter I. Just press small letter I once, no space, then press escape, right? Then press capital letter Z twice to save and exit. So once we have done that, let us now check. Let us recheck the code. It should work fine now. Yeah guys, so now you can see it works. So you need to be careful that you are working in the correct folder, because if you're working in the wrong folder, you're going to be having issues with the checker. So I'm sorry about that mistake once again. So the next thing to do is task 2. So they say, what is the command to delete and cut the current line? So we want to delete and cut the current line. So we are going to write the answer to this question in the file. The name of the file is cutting. So just copy cutting. Don't copy the dots. Please try not to make that mistake. So copy cutting, then navigate back to the terminal. Then you type vi, then followed by the name of the file where you want to put your answer, which is cutting. Then you press enter, right? So now you are in the command mode, right? So you need to go into the insert mode. So you press small letter I. So the answer to this is small letter D twice, DD. If you go back to the cheat sheet where we have here, if you go to the cutting section, see, to cut an entire line, you can see that the command is DD. So we already have that. So you just save and exit, press escape, then press capital letter Z twice to save and exit. So let's check the code now. So check the code. So click on start a new test. So as you can see guys, it's checked and there's no error. So let's go to task 3. So task 3 says, what is the command to paste the lines in the buffer into the text after the current line? So basically they're asking you for the command to paste. Remember when I was giving you examples, then I used small letter P to paste. So the answer is P. So let's just copy this and come. Then you just type vi, give a space, followed by the name of the file, right? Then you hit enter. So you are in command mode. So just press small letter I to go into insert mode. Then press small letter P, right? Then press escape, yeah. Then capital letter Z twice to save and exit. So now we have saved and exit. So the next thing to do is to check the code. So let's check the code. So you just click check the code, click start a new test. Yeah guys, so means it checked, meaning that our answer is correct. So the next one says, what is the command to undo what you just did? So we are going to be putting the answer in the file undoing. The name of the file where our answer will be is undoing. So copy it, but mind the dot at the end. Don't copy the dot also. So go to your terminal, then you just type vi, give a space, then paste the name of the file, right? Then hit enter. So the command to undo is U, small letter U. So you just type small letter U alone, no space. Press escape to go back to command mode. Then you press capital letter Z twice to save and exit. Then you check the code. Okay, so start a new test. Okay, so that checks, so meaning that we did the correct thing. So the next one says, what is the command to quit vi even though latest changes have not been saved? That means the command to exit VI without saving. Remember I told you that it is column Q and exclamation mark. So that is exactly what we are going to put in this file. So just copy the name of the file, which is exiting. Go to your terminal, type VI, give a space, paste the name of the file, right? Then hit enter. So you are in command mode now. Then press I to go into insert mode. Then you now type column Q followed by exclamation mark. That's all. Then press escape. Then capital Z twice, right? Then you have saved it and you've already exited. So you now check the code now. So check your code. Start a new test. Yeah, so everything checks. So we are all correct. So now the second to the last one, I think. Okay, sorry. They said, what is the command to move the cursor to the beginning of the current line? You want to move the cursor to the beginning of the current line. The command to do this is letter O. Let's check our cheat sheet. Moving. Let's go to the moving section. Okay, 0, not O. 0. See, jump to the beginning of line. 0. So just go back. Copy beginning of line. Don't copy the dot, mind you. So copy. Then just do VI, give a space. Then paste the name. Then hit enter. So you are in command mode. So press I to go into insert mode. Then press 0, not O, not letter O, number 0. Then you press escape to go back to command mode. Then press capital Z twice. Then you check your code. So start a new test. So as you can see guys, everything checks and there are no errors, so it means we are correct. So let's close this. So last but not the least, it said, what is the command to move the cursor to the end of the line? So we need the command to move the cursor to the end of the line. So the name of the file we have our answer would be in is end of line. So let's just copy this, right? Then go to our terminal. Then we just type VI. Oh, sorry, in small letters. We just type VI. Then we paste the name of the file, right? Then we hit enter. So as we've done that, the next thing to do is to now enter into the insert mode by pressing small letter I. So if I press small letter I, now I'm in the insert mode, right? Now the command to move to the end of the line is the $sign, right? So I'll just press shift and 4 on my keyboard. So that's the $sign. Only you just type only that, only no extra space. You press escape to go back to command mode, then press capital Z twice to save and exit. So now let's go back to our intranet, then let's check the code. So I'll click on start a new test. So as you can see, that's also checked because the answer is correct. So that's it guys, that's how you complete your 0x03 VI project. So thank you for watching my YouTube video. Don't forget to turn on notification and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more content like this. Thank you once again, and I'll be seeing you in the next video.